welcome to Community Connections. I'm Marnie Yu, your host. And just before we get started on the show, it's Prescott Valley Days week, starting May 6th through the 9th. The 43rd annual Prescott Valley Days will be happening down in the Entertainment District. Full line of activities is on our chamber website at pvchamber.org. But join us for the carnival, the parade, the Fiesta del Pueblo, our comedy night, everything that's going on downtown. So we'll be there all weekend long for a lot of fun community entertainment. So I hope you join us. Well, my first guest right now is Logan Enright, who's the chapter chair and certified mentor for SCORE. And SCORE, I've been very familiar with since I've been in the chamber world here in Prescott Valley, is an untapped resource and awesome benefit to our business community that a lot of people don't know about. So Logan, welcome. So glad that we're able to spread the word.
Thank you for having me, Marnie.
Yes, it's great. So tell us a little bit about SCORE.
Sure. SCORE is a 57-year-old organization that was started under Lyndon Johnson. I think some of your viewers might go back that far.
Some of us do.
Yeah, that's right. We're under the Small Business Administration from a funding standpoint, but we're a fully volunteer group. We're not paid, and we're a bunch of retired folks typically who were either business leaders or business owners who help small businesses succeed. And we do, if I do say so myself, a very nice job of it. We've made a lot of companies very successful, and it's a lot of fun doing it too.
Right. Well, I have some friends that have a business that have utilized the resources and worked with SCORE and loved it because you volunteer. It is a free service, right?
Absolutely free.
So go ahead.
You can spend money on webinars and workshops with us, but it's a nominal fee. It's by and large free. It's an all volunteer free service. It's so I had my own business in California for 33 years. I was a manufacturer's rep in this very video business, and I never heard of them until I closed my business and moved here. And my predecessor, Dick Milan, who you know well, turned me on to them, and I said, "Wow, I could have had a V8."
Exactly. So that got you involved. And is there a specific specialty to each of the SCORE counselors that they do when they're meeting with business?
Yeah, great question. With unfortunately one of the benefits of the pandemic, if there is one, is that we went to a thing called One SCORE, which is the notion of it's one big world out there because we're using Zoom, video conferencing.
Right.
So therefore, for example, I'm mentoring a woman right now in the Caribbean. That's how she pronounces it. I always say Caribbean.
Caribbean.
But for the and so it doesn't matter where we are. We do it through Zoom. But in face-to-face, we're still regional. And yes, to answer your question, we all have specialties. I told you mine was video, but that tends to be a vertical. But one of the things that's important to note is in all businesses, there's a commonality of the structure of all businesses. There's finance, there's accounting, there's how you incorporate or don't incorporate, and all those things are all common to all businesses. Right. So in a sense, it doesn't matter who your mentor is, but if you want to fine-tune it and get somebody who is specific to your field, we can do that too.
So explain when a business works with you starting out, kind of the process. They say, I'm going to call SCORE and talk to a counselor because I need some direction, I need some help. Do they need to be an existing business owner? Can they be looking at starting their business? Where do they need to be at in their business line?
Another great question. I think anywhere in there is good. I think they should be committed to the notion they're going to start a business.
Okay.
We've had one from time to time, and in fact, a lot of times we get people who really aren't clear on what they themselves want to do. They just know they want to try something new. So I'd say that it'd be a good idea to have a business plan. We help people with business plans. I never did one until I got here, and I really fully believe in them now. But you anywhere in the stage of development where you're going to be in business for yourself is a good time to jump in. And the way you do it, you simply go to score.org, and the first thing you'll see is a big green button saying, "Find me a mentor." And that's it. It couldn't be easier. But nothing happens until they do that. So we have lots of discussion, and we say, just go to score.org and find a mentor.
Right. So it's basically you would need to know kind of where you're headed or where you're going or what your business idea is in order to know the questions to ask to try and bring it to fruition, not say, hey, I want to start a business. Logan, tell me what I should be doing.
Your questions are lovely. They really are. It's funny because I've never had that happen to me in the 3 years I've been here, but that would be a reasonable thing to do. I don't think that we necessarily are prepared to tell you what line of work you should be in. We're probably going to find a common thread through something you've already been doing. But typically, the people have ideas, and they know what they want to do, and I think that's the best formula.
Now, do you work with them through the process of developing their business plan, creating their financial plan, helping with financial resources, which is, to me, business plan and having the money is the first things you have to have if you're going to go have your own business. Those have to be set, because most businesses fail because they don't have a business plan and they're not properly financed or have the resources behind them.
Absolutely true. It's so true what you say. And don't forget, with all this pandemic money, all of this stimulus money, we've become the experts in that field. We're the go-to people, because many of those funding programs, whether it be PPP or EIDL or all the rest of them, and now the new restaurant relief funds, those are all, in a large degree, being handled by SBA, our
Right.
parent organization. So we're expert in that area.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, I know that I sit on this group that works through Yavapai County. It's like a coalition group that started way back over a year ago when we came together, and Dick is also part of that from SCORE, that to communicate those resources, because it's coming at you so quickly and it's changing daily. The Shuttered Venue Operators Grant just portal open, and we were following that, the restaurant revitalization, that grant. I mean, and it's still coming, in a lot of communities. Prescott Cares is another one that's just, it was announced through the Prescott Chamber. So how do you find out all about it? You go right to somebody that knows.
Yep, we have experts in all those areas, and we can help. And it's just something we do. It's probably our major job function. We were busy as anything this whole last year, as you can
I'll bet.
imagine. Yeah,
I'll bet.
yeah.
In fact, I found that to be the same.
Yep, we got all those phone calls.
Right, and you want to help everybody. I think if we're like me, it's like the heartbreaking thing was businesses were not surviving for a lot of the reasons. And so we just want to make sure that you can remain healthy and afloat until we come back a little bit, which we're seeing a little bit of it now. So how does somebody, again, take advantage of the services and resources of SCORE and their brilliant mentors and counselors?
You simply go to www.score.org. That's the national website. We have a regional one, which I don't give up because I always forget if there's a dot on there or not. It's northernarizona.score.org. Please,
Just go local.
Just go to SCORE. No, go to score.org, the national one, and you find a mentor.
And then it comes down, you could probably find the Prescott area.
Yep, and we've just gone to a brand-new software package, so we have a whole new system called Engage, which we're just getting into.
Engage your business with SCORE. Logan Enright, thank you so much for joining us. Quick break, and we'll be right back.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got some Oxy after I hurt my neck. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
And welcome back to Community Connections. One of our jewels of our community is Mountain Institute CTED, or Career Technical Education District, and they offer a variety of programs that our high school students can take advantage of. I've got Nicole Rodriguez here, who is a representative of Mountain Institute, to talk about their culinary arts program, because who doesn't like to cook and eat? Hi, Nicole, how are you?
Thank you for having us, Marnie. Mountain Institute actually serves all of Yavapai County. Every public, private, or homeschool high school student can benefit from this program at no cost, which is pretty amazing.
It is amazing.
They are getting career skills that they'll immediately join the workforce if they haven't already. Local businesses can utilize Mountain Institute to hire local talent that is, eager to get into the workforce and start immediately with their skills, as well as hopefully move on to college and attend Yavapai, which is where these programs are held at the central campus.
Right. What's nice is they start out in high school, so you can earn credit towards your career while you finish high school and then go into the programs at Yavapai College.
Yes.
It's just like a win.
I know.
And then immediately graduate and have the opportunity to go into, the career you're interested in this case, culinary arts. A little bit about it. I know we've got a video that we're going to show in a few minutes, Nicole, but just kind of give us a basic overview.
They actually are limitations due to COVID. We would love to have them in here today for the students to tell you themselves, but they have an incredible experience and just wanted to let everyone know in the community, whether they're in high school now, considering what they want to do in the workforce, or they're thinking about going to college, how this program would benefit them.
Absolutely, and as we know, chefs and food service and restaurateurs. I mean, that's our new celebrities. That's a great field to go into, and
Worldwide.
and with room to grow and improve. So Nicole Rodriguez, CTED Career Technical Education District, Mountain Institute. We're going to roll that video right now to learn more about the culinary arts program available to our high school kids throughout Yavapai County.
Thanks, Marnie.
This class has let me get my ServSafe certificate and 2 food handlers cards, which let me get the job a lot more easier than most people. So time management with my job and my high school classes, it's been a lot more easier to juggle all 3 of them. So I usually work 3 to 9, and I don't get home until like 1, maybe 2, so I have like food safety, time temperature, sanitation, so I have a lot more experience than my other coworkers at my job to clean. I know what to cook, I know what to do if I make a mistake.
To our chefs and at my CTED, we have actually been able to fit in and work. So as much as this environment was frowned upon, it was like, all right, this is going to have to work. We've made it work, and quite apparently it works. We have received but earned our food handlers and our food manager certificates, ServSafe, which are nationally recognized. But it'll help you. Someone who's talking later has actually gotten a job due to this program. I could go into a food establishment and say, hey, I have my food handlers and my food manager's card. I understand the restaurant industry, I understand safety. Safety is a big key because cross-contamination is not a good thing that can get your restaurant shut down. Salads, if you're working salads. Yeah, I'm going to wear gloves while I'm prepping that salad because those lettuce leaves are going straight to a customer's mouth. And our chefs, they have been extremely helpful, extremely guiding throughout this entire journey. And originally cooking was a big task for me. Now it is not so much of a task. It's like, okay, I understand how this works. And if I don't, I've got someone who's been doing it for quite a while, who's very good at teaching and instructing.
I'd say my love of cooking really helps me with this program because I really like cooking and I like doing anything that has to do with food or baking or any of those lovely things. I just like figuring out how things work and working around them to make them better, or just like experiment with them as you should with culinary and making food. You should experiment. That's how you make food, is that you experiment. Well, I consider myself an expert in all things meat. I don't do shellfish though, or like seafood or seafood. But honestly, I don't know if there's much importance in the equipment that you use. It's more of the stuff you're using as fuel, like the charcoal or the wood you'd be putting underneath to flavor the meat. That's what really is important when you're grilling.
I've learned so many things, including people skills, especially people skills. So whenever I think of whenever I go to work, I always think of how much culinary has helped me. Like, I'm cooking all the time, and that definitely helps with whenever I go to work. So my job actually, I told them that I was, in this program, and they knew that that gave me a lot more experience, and they actually got that job because of this program. So it just teaches me, it's a reminder to talk to people more, just be social while you're cooking, and making sure that you can do both at the same time, because that's good to know whenever you're working at a restaurant. And it relates to a job, especially a restaurant, with certain rushes, like rush hours, and so it just teaches me here that we only have a certain amount of time to do what we need to do. Definitely helped me while I was at work and during those rushes and under that stress of just trying to make your food for the people that you're trying to serve, and it's helped me a lot in that way.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
More than 180 million Americans rely on drinking water that originates in forests often hundreds of miles away. Those trees capture snow and rain, replenish rivers and streams, and keep our water pure. Without these trees, many would be without fresh, clean drinking water. But on average, we lose 7 million acres of forest trees a year to fire alone. These trees must be replanted so your glass can be refilled. The Arbor Day Foundation asks for your help in replanting our national forests, for the water we drink and the air we breathe, for the natural beauty that inspires us, the outdoor recreation that brings us together, and for those with whom we share this planet. For today and for future generations, please visit arborday.org. See what we're doing. See how you can help.
Welcome back to Community Connections. My next guest is George McClanahan. He's the president of the Summit 4x4 Club, and Lori Swickla, who is the president of the Summit 4x4 Girls Tribe. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
We're here to talk about an event coming up. Well, there's a couple of events coming up, but a passion that's near and dear to my heart is the Breast Care Center at Yavapai Regional Medical Center, and they have come together to create a new event supporting the Breast Care Center. I don't want to give away the name because it's so cute, but I'll let you talk about it, because there's something coming up on the 15th.
Correct.
That's a precursor to on down the road, the big event on October 2nd. So, George, Lori, one of you take it away.
Okay, so we have our organization called Trails for Tatas, which is a group effort from the Summit 4x4 Company, Summit 4x4 Clubs, and Summit 4x4 Club Girls Tribe. For some reason, I just got caught up there. Anyways, it's a mouthful. And so we started this about 3 years ago, and we've been raising money for the Breast Care Center for Yavapai Regional Medical Center. And this is going to be our third year, and this year we're doing something a little different. We're actually having a kickoff event, which is May 15th, which is International Jeep Go Topless Day. So
Jeep Go Topless Day. I want
Yes.
you to keep up with us
Yeah.
here. He's
Right.
throwing some great ones out.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's just the Jeeps. None of us are going to actually be going topless, so you don't have to worry
Speak
about
for
that.
yourself.
Hey, Lori, you go, girl. Save the tatas.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's usually I think it's the 18th year of the International Jeep Go Topless Day, and we also know that May is also Mother's Day
Right.
month. So it's also another kind of semi breast cancer awareness month also. So we decided this year we were going to use that as our kickoff for our big breast cancer event fundraiser that's happening in October. So,
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, on the line, October, we'll talk about
Yeah.
that, but put it on your calendar again. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to that. But let's talk about the 15th. Let's invite everybody to come out. Tell us what's going on.
Absolutely. Okay, our day's going to start off with a breakfast, as all our runs do, provided by our sponsors. And we will be having breakfast burritos, bagels, pastries, coffee. Then we'll start a driver's meeting, and we have to go out in groups if we have more than 25 people, because we want to respect the BLM,
Yeah, Forest Service.
Forest Service, whatever.
Regulations.
So we'll, keep them spread half an hour apart. And we're going to go up and over Mingus Mountain.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful, easy trail. Everybody can do it. And it's pretty and fun. And then we will end up at the Grand Highland Hotel in downtown Prescott, where we will have a lunch for a donation, an auction, and the auctioneer will be Greg Mangarelli. Is that how you pronounce
Oh,
his
Mayor
name?
Mangarelli?
Yes, Mayor Mangarelli.
We'll put him to work, too.
That's right.
We're going to make him earn all those dollars.
That's right.
Yeah.
Get us big bucks. Absolutely. So, yeah, we'll have a silent auction and a regular auction, and it will just be a lot of fun.
Now, do you have to be a member of the Summit 4x4 Club in order to participate?
You do not.
You do not, okay. But in order to participate in the run, you would need a Jeep or
An off-road vehicle.
Off-road vehicle, right. So do they need to sign up somewhere to let you know, hey, I want to come, I want to take advantage, be a part of this?
Yes, absolutely. What we're going to do is, and that's for the October event that
Okay.
she talked about. So yes, we're going to have a sign up for the websites and and also on the Facebook page to be able to
Okay.
sign up. So for this the one coming up on the
On the
15th,
15th, okay.
what we're going to be doing is we're going to be meeting at Summit 2, which is our newest location off, I think it's 422
North Arizona Avenue.
Oh, okay.
Avenue. And we'll be leaving it, meeting at 8 o'clock for the breakfast. Again, the whole breakfast thing. At 8:45, the first group is going to partake, and we're going to go over Thumb Butte Loop and around
Oh,
the
okay.
courthouse.
Uh-huh.
We are also asking for any breast cancer survivors that would like to come out. They can join us and ride. They don't need their own vehicle. They can. We have plenty of open seats.
They can hitch a ride?
Yep, they hitch a
Absolutely.
side. Hi.
I think you already offered me a ride, didn't
Yes,
you, George?
Yes, absolutely. And then we're going to be out, when we come back to Summit, we're going to have a barbecue. And so we'll have some festivities. There's going to be a
Okay.
dunk tank to raise money. And we're going to have I think we're going to be doing our first 50-50 raffle is going to be done there also, as well as we're going to be raffling off some items.
So that's open to everyone also?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And
And you
so
don't
we're
have to
gonna-
go on the run if you just want to come to lunch, because that's a donation lunch as well. All
Oh,
money
okay.
going to the Trails for Tatas fundraiser.
So, and that, if they wanted to come to the lunch and support that, what time is that? So they can come at the right time?
Around, it would be close to the 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock, okay. That sounds more fun to ride with somebody. So
Yeah.
if you are a breast cancer survivor, you know of somebody that you'd like to have them join us, I think that's a great way to spend the day. We all know somebody that's been touched by it, and the more awareness we can raise and the money we can raise to support the breast care center at Dignity Health Yavapai Regional Medical Center, the better. It really serves women in the community, and what's near to my heart is so many of us that have those positive tests, mammograms, that I have insurance, but so many women don't, and you don't know what that little image might be until you get your mammogram, and so that helps women who don't necessarily have the money to get mammograms have mammograms, because every woman deserves, and man, that deserves to have a mammogram to make sure that caught early, your best chance of survival. So I really appreciate being asked to participate with you guys. Again, it's near and dear to my heart, but you're a fun group, I'm just saying. And if you're going to raise money and talk about something as serious as that, do it with people that are invested in making the best of the situation and having a good time. And I look forward to, working with you on the project,
Well,
the
we're really
program.
honored that you were a part of it.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm honored to be asked, and I've already talked to Gloria and said we're there to be there on the 15th and play,
Yes.
raise money, raise awareness, and have a good time. And how did you get involved in this? We got about a minute or so left. How did the 4x4 Summit Club and the Girls Tribe get involved in this as a fundraiser?
Well, it was when we started the club, the original club. It was always our intent to make it a community organization.
Okay.
We wanted to do more than just go on a monthly run. So we wanted to give back to the community. We do events for breast care, for breast cancer. We do stuff for our veterans and first responders. So we like to give back. It's near and dear to my heart. I've lost my great grandmother, my grandmother, and my mother to breast cancer. So it's just it's something near and dear to my heart, and I know so many people that have been touched by it, as many have.
Yeah.
So
if somebody wants more information, where would they go? And I know we talked about 2 events. The 15th is the Thumb Butte ride, but
Correct.
at the Summit 4x4 Club headquarters.
Yes.
And that's the 15th, and then the big event with Greg Mingarelli in the auction is October 2nd. More about that later.
Right.
Phone number or information?
Go ahead.
Phone number is 928-224-5941. And you can also email me at Laurie, Laurie, at summit4x4clubs.com.
Thank you both very much for joining us, Lori and George. We'll see you on the 15th. Thank you.